Imagine eating cake for your dinner with sausages. Welcome everyone to another episode of Coffee with Father James, except there's something unique about this mug. Certainly it's unique and it looks like crumpled paper, but also it's got no coffee in it. So I'm just gonna fix that problem just a second. So I'm coming to you from, look, I'm spilling the coffee, making a mess here. I'll clean that up afterwards. I'm coming to you from the parish center, from the kitchen in the parish center, with a now full coffee mug. And this coffee mug came all the way from Latvia. It was a gift from Father Ronald when he arrived at the parish. So that's why I'm drinking coffee from this mug today. And I'm in the kitchen because I want to talk to you about, well, something related to maple syrup, and that's pancakes. Because next Tuesday, is what we traditionally call here in Canada and the UK where I grew up, Pancake Tuesday. It's also known as Shrove Tuesday in English-speaking words. The word shrove comes from the verb to shrive, which has to do with actually going to confession. You were shriven of your sins. It meant you were absolved of your sins. So people used to go to confession at the beginning of Lent. Now, we do a Day of Reconciliation later in Lent. We'll talk about that at the time. But that's where the term Shrove Tuesday comes from, because people had been shriven. They were Shrove Tuesday. And in Latin countries, of course, this day is known as Mardi Gras. Mardi is Tuesday, and Gras is fat. It's known as Fat Tuesday. And all of that had to do with the fasting that was part of the season of Lent. It was the same as they had Carnival in other places, which has to do with the carne, with the meat. So basically, Carnival, which is Pancake Tuesday as well, is when you ate all the meat in your fridge. Well, they didn't have fridges back then, but you would eat all your meat because Lent was 40 days of fasting. You would use your fat to cook, to fry things up, because the 40 days ahead were a time of fasting. You would use your fat to make pancakes because it was a time of fasting. So all that to say that a week from today, as you watch this, possibly on Tuesday, is Pancake Tuesday. And before I tell you about what's going to happen in the parish, I just want to give a quick note about when I first came across pancakes in Canada. Actually, the first time I ever had pancakes in my life was on Pancake Tuesday when I was a kid in Scotland. And for us in Scotland, a pancake was, well, a cake. It was dessert. Pancake was dessert. You would put butter on it, jam, and you'd eat it cold. Now, when I first came to Canada, I saw people having pancakes for their supper. It was like the most weird thing. Not only that, I saw them put maple syrup on their pancakes, and I saw them eating pancakes with like eggs and sausages. It was kind of like making cupcakes or chocolate chip cookies and having them with your bacon and your sausages and eating them like right out of the oven. It was that kind of weirdness. But anyway, since then, I did try a pancake with sausages and eggs, and it's pretty good. Now, I don't know if we're going to have sausages and eggs with our pancakes, but we are having a Pancake Tuesday supper next week at the St. Anthony's location from 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. in the St. Anthony's Hall. Now, here's why this is a great thing. Number one, we get to celebrate communally together, part of Lenten tradition, to come together and to use up the fat and eat some pancakes. That's a great thing to do, to come together as a community. Second thing is that it's taking place in our other location. So not here at the parish center, but over in our North Dartmouth campus, known as St. Anthony's Church. Some of you, perhaps many of you, have been there. We have a lot of activity, a lot of outreach to the poor that takes place in that location. We have daily mass there twice a week. But for many parishioners, perhaps you've never been there, and this is a great opportunity to go and experience it. We have a lot of partners. We have our emergency homeless shelters. We have the House of Hope. We've got the North Dartmouth Christian Food Bank that we operate on location. We've got a partnership with Mobile Food Mart, which actually operates on Tuesday nights. So you can come get your pancakes and then go across the way and get some freshly grown, affordable produce. Just don't eat it with the pancakes. That would be kind of unpleasant, I think. We would love for you to not only come experience the community, have some delicious pancakes, but to see the operation, experience a little bit of what else is happening on site at one of the locations in our parish. We've also put the word out to our partners, whether it's the food bank or the mobile food mart, that all the folks who go there are welcome to come and join us and have a pancake supper with us. The cost for the meal is there's no fixed cost. We're asking for a free will offering. So come and contribute what you can, and any money that we make on the pancakes will be used to support the work of ministry in that location as we look to serve the poor. So many different reasons to come on out, even if you grew up thinking that pancakes were desserts or were not. It doesn't matter. We're going to be serving delicious pancakes. Not sure if there's going to be coffee there, but come experience a little bit of our community and see what's going on, and help you get ready for a wonderful Lent. God bless. Hole in one. Told you I'd come back and clean it up.